Back here at Daytona, the Advanced Discount Auto Parts 200, we're getting down to the nitty-gritty. A shootout, probably about 6-lap shootout at the end of this race. And guys, we just got to remember that now everybody is going to be bunched up. Holy moly. Don Radebach?
Bill Kimmel, what's going on? Anything for the 87?
I don't think so right now. It's hard to tell. I mean, with 25, if Frank gets a good jump and Billy goes with him, then maybe we've got something for him. But right now, we're just doing everything we can to hang on. But Bill Ford's done well all day long. The advanced car's running good, really well. I mean, we're tickled to death. We just need to finish it up here today.
I'm glad you're so happy. Bill Venturini, crew chief for son Billy Venturini. What are you doing here?
What am I doing here?
Yeah, and in Bill Kimmel's pit.
Let's make a deal.
Tell us about it.
Well, we're going to see what happens.
Are you trying to push Frank to the front so he can win in tandem and blow by the 87? What's going on? Don't lie to me, Bill. Don't lie to me.
All right. Frank Kimmel's a friend of ours. He's an ARCA regular. Yeah, I'd love to push him. Kyle Busch is a friend of ours. He's also one of my tenants.
Oh, you're in a tough spot there, bud.
I'm not in a tough spot. I think if we have our options, we're going to go with Kimmel. I mean, that's what me and Bill were talking about. But the timing's got to be right, and I got to go because I called the greens.
Would you be satisfied with second?
Would I be satisfied with second? We didn't come here to run second.
10-4.
I have never seen Bill Venturini speechless before. And he certainly was a little bit there, maybe not trying to give Don Radebach all the information. But I guarantee you one thing, Billy Venturini will not settle for second. This is a young, energetic, rising superstar in the world of motorsports. And he's also got some big cojones. He likes to stick it in there and go for the win. 5 to go at the line. I guarantee you he'll push Kimmel by if he can, and on the last lap, all bets are off. I can't wait for the green flag to fly again. I'm sitting back in my chair up here. Wish Schrader was still with me because we would be having a ball up here. The ARCA RE Series always putting on a great show here at Daytona. The lights coming on at Daytona. Bud Shootout practice. The Bud Shootout, I should say, coming up a little bit later on here. Waiting for the green flag. Kyle Busch, remember, he was a lap down earlier in this race. He's only 18 years old, battling with the veteran right behind him of 40-plus years. Frank Kimmel, and then Billy Venturini. He's one of the young guys as well. Shane Neal, a young dude, as is Ryan Hemphill, who rounds out the top 5. 5 to go. Going through the gears. Ray Dunlap, you've seen a bunch of races here. They're always exciting at the finish. What are you thinking right now?
Well, Bob, I got to think about if I'm one of these guys that is planning on running the entire season. Keep in mind, part of this field is here. This is just one race of the season. A bunch of other guys like Kyle Busch are here to win no matter what. Shane Neal says he wants to win no matter what, but other guys got to think about points here a little bit. There are still 21 cars on the lead lap in this race right here, and if I'm Kimmel and I'm Venturini, I'm going to say to myself, if I get a shot for it, I'm going to go for it, but not at a sacrifice for points. Finishing second and third could be okay.
Getting a report out of possible smoke out of the number 87 Ditech.com car. Don't really see it right now, but Frank Kimmel maybe just staying in line, looking for that first advantage that he has to take Billy Venturini with him. But Venturini's got to worry about the guys behind him too, Ray. He's got Shane Neal and Ryan Hemphill right there, and both of those cars are awesome machines.
The other thing, Bob, is keep in mind, Steve Neal, Shane's dad, is his spotter up on the roof, and Steve's seen a lot of races here. He knows when to tell Shane it's the right time to go. They've been talking on the radio. He said, get your line, get a feel for it. I'll give you the cue when you need to try to make your move. Neal right now sitting back there in fourth, right behind Venturini. He's going to take a look to the inside, but keep keep in mind, the ARCA officials reminded these guys today, just like in Nextel Cup, you cannot go below that yellow line. So these guys are all conscious that they've got to use the right part of the racetrack when they're ready to make their move.
You cannot go below the yellow line, and pass is the key. They are awful close to it going down the backstretch. 3 laps to go. Busch, hey, I would block too, and that's what he's doing right now. Meal ready to attack, and look at this. Bobby Gerhardt in the number 5. He's closing in as well. Billy Venturini looks outside of Kimmel, but doesn't go just yet. Coming down to the line. 2 laps to go. Count them, 2. Kimmel trying to win his first ever Daytona race. Has never done it. Highest finish is 3rd. Wants it to add to his impressive resume. Can he do it? Can he get by that stout machine of the Hendrick organization with Kyle Busch, who's running his first Daytona race? How about that, in the lead in your first race at Daytona at 18 years old? Absolutely incredible. Here comes Venturini. He looks to the outside. There's Bill Venturini, the former ARCA RE Series champion himself, trying to coach his son to his first ever victory. Remember Shane Meal, a couple seasons ago at Atlanta, finished second to Kerry Earnhardt. There they go, the snake. Busch trying to break the draft. The white flag is out. 1 lap to go, the final lap. All bets are off. Who's gonna do it? Still single file. 6 cars at the front of the field. Busch has got to be looking in his rearview mirror, watching every move that Frank Kimmel makes. Here comes Venturini on the outside. No. Gerhardt looking. Venturini snakes. He goes outside. Shane Meal goes with him. He's going to pull up into second spot side by side with the 5-time ARCA RE Series champion. But he's got no help. Nobody goes out there. Billy Venturini with no friends at all here at Daytona. And that allows Kyle Busch to come down to the start-finish line. Kyle Busch kicks him here at Daytona and wins the race. What trouble. Shane Meal and Hemphill get together. Gerhardt involved. You knew it was going to happen. Gerhardt, Blunt involved as well. Shane Meal there sliding on the infield. What a finish here at Daytona for the ARCA RE Series. Wow. Woo. Kyle Busch is your winner. Frank Kimmel is right there as well. But how about that? The 18-year-old, part of the young and the restless bunch, wins the big one here at Daytona for the ARCA boys and girls. We'll be back and we'll hear from him in a moment.